Famous movie spy the director of Squid Game reveals the cliffhanger in the Season 2 finale. Spoilers alert. Details from Squid Game's Season 2 finale are included below.
여러분들이 총 6개의 게임을 하는 동안 매 게임이 끝날 때마다 저 돼지 저금통에 상금이 적립됩니다.
How is Ji-hun going to escape this situation? The second season of Netflix's popular show, Squid Game, ends with a bang, with some of the most gruesome and distressing scenes of the whole season. Song Ji-hun, Lee Young-jae, leads a group of his teammates in a mutiny against the games, but his rebellion is quickly put down. The antagonist frontman, Lee Byung-hun, who dons his mask just in time to murder Ji-hun's best buddy Young-bae, Lee Seo-hwan, in front of him,
입 가리라니까!
was the man he mistakenly believed to be an ally in the game. The credits then start to roll. The front man has triumphed, more people have died, the games can continue without interruption, and Ji-hun's life is in jeopardy. From here, where do we go? What's the point of ending on such a huge cliffhanger? Recap. Thursday marks the release of Squid Game Season 2. Resume where we left off. Ji-hun has a huge sense of loss, defeat, and guilt weighing on him, says the creator and director of the series, Hwang Dong-hya, when he is just filled with complete, utter loss and guilt after all of his attempts to stop the games fail. I thought that was the adequate ending to give closure to the second season. The series' third season, which is scheduled for release in 2025, will have many unanswered questions following this abrupt and startling finale. Through translators, Hwang and actor Lee Young-jae discussed the stunning and gruesomely violent finale and what viewers may anticipate from Season 3 in an interview with USA Today. Warning, there will be another appearance of those repulsively wealthy VIPs. Throughout the season, the frontman played Ji-hun. It is really a showdown between frontman and Ji-hun that's at the heart of the plot.
확인되었습니다.
부대장님, 수술실입니다. 어떻게 됐어?
Hwang explained while discussing the topic of the second season. The front man wants to make sure he brings down all of Ji-hun's purpose, destroying the man's soul and obliterating him utterly. Review. Squid Game 2 is more frustrating than surprising, but it is still vicious. At the end of the season, Lee was blunt about Ji-hun's role. The front man totally played Ji-hun and just made use of him in every possible way. The front man decided that he will allow the players to cast a vote after each round is because he believes they're still not going to want to leave because of their greed, Hwang stated. The story ultimately illustrates how people are driven to this competition.
그럼 게임을 시작합니다.
Let's get in!
By capitalism society. Losers don't have any chance. The victor takes all, while the losers are pushed to the brink of their humanity. From what source did Ji-hun rebel? According to Hwang and Lee, Ji-hun did all in his power to halt the games, and when he ran out of options, he took up arms and was prepared to kill to achieve his goal. He and his supporters planned to topple the pink jumpsuit soldiers in charge of the games and launch an armed uprising against the facility's owners. Hwang remarked, he chooses violence. He decides to physically challenge the system and topple it, but it fails once more. He must pay the price for that by losing Young-bae, his best friend. Lee says the character he plays in Season 2 is a totally different man than the flaky, silly gambler Ji-hun started out as in Season 1. He is full of vengeance and he doesn't want any more. He sees echoes of current political unrest in the Squid storylines. In Lee's home country of South Korea, massive political protests have recently taken place amid a constitutional crisis. I think it really mirrors our society, Lee stated. The Squid Game arena, in my opinion, is a small representation of contemporary civilization. A coup may occur if you discover that your political system is unjust, that there is a dictatorship, or that society is simply unjust. Some people will wish to add a system in some form, or others will take it to the streets. We see this all the time in the news, and I believe it was a beautiful parallel that we saw in the last episode of Squid Game. What about the VIPs? Season 1 of Squid Game included VIPs, wealthy spectators who enjoyed watching the the poor peasants fight and die as they bet millions on the outcome. They don't show up at all in season 2, but Huang promises they are not gone. You will get to see the VIPs in the 3rd season, he says. They're coming. They're on the way. Their chopper is flying over the island now.